Hey everybody, welcome to the Zoom call. Arbistar 2.0 here. I'm your host, Crypto Bren, and on the call we have Diego, one of the co-owners of Arbistar 2.0. Today we're going to be doing a Zoom call over the personal bot, which has just released for Arbistar 2.0. So it's very exciting. If you guys have been waiting, there's no more wait. We're here, we're doing it. And Diego's going to explain the process of the personal bot and some updates, some changes, and what's going to go on in the steps moving forward to getting your own personal software set up for your own exchanges. So without further ado, Diego, go ahead and take it over, man.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Brandon. How are you, man?
Doing great, man. Just enjoying a beautiful day. I know I've been waiting a long time. I know a lot of other people have too. I know this is going to be a very exciting process. Yesterday, we had the success Zoom call with the Spanish community. And so we're going to do it in English for you guys today. So if you guys missed that, this is going to be the translation in English for you. So I hope you guys enjoy.
Yeah, so it's very important because yesterday we've done a webinar in Spanish in order to explain a little bit the functionality of personal bot, in what the steps we will have to follow one by one, and in order for everyone to be on stream, because now only the Spanish people that speak Spanish they know everything, but the English people right now they will be able to understand the stream point where we are right now. So what I will do, first of all, I will share the screen. Okay, I will share the screen first, and I will explain the functionalities of the bot. It's very important to know that we have basic we can configure basic strategies for the bot. That is not very hard. Some people will see a lot of options and maybe they will be afraid. Oh, it's hard. No, you don't have to think that it's hard, because we have the personal bot is available for people that don't really know trading and a lot of options, but they can do simple configuration for arbitrage, parallel arbitrage, and for other people that want to go more in depth with strategies, they are able to do it. So we are working right now on tutorials for basic and for advanced. So people that start as basic, they will be able to earn incomes doing arbitrage, and people that those that are basic can, after that, starting watching the more advanced video tutorials in order to go more in depth with the strategies. They will be able to do triangular arbitrage or holding arbitrage. Holding is, for example, when you see some signals, you see that you have a coin that is in uptrend, so you can do arbitrage, but you open a position in one exchange, and the other exchange you hold a little position in order to have more profits, knowing that the coin is going up. So those are for advanced people if they know more, or they want, of some people that start from basic and they want to learn more about it. They will have all the trainings we are working right now. Okay, so I will share the screen. Okay, so let's share the screen. Can you see my screen right now, Brandon?
Yes, I can.
Okay, perfect. So I will show you. So now this is the dashboard of the personal bot. As you can see, you have in the top, you have the exchange that can be activated and synchronized. You can synchronize your bot with the exchange. So I will give you an example. For example, let me say that I want to open Bitfinex. Okay, so I just click it on Bitfinex. I click it here, and you see that I have the API keys, secret keys, and we have the pairs that we can integrate. So all of you will see that for this screen first. You see that you don't have pairs. So here's the situation. People don't really know how to create, to which pairs they want to use. We have predefined pairs. They can just click here. When they click up, we have predefined pairs for arbitrage that they are loaded directly here. Okay, so let me synchronize one exchange. So we will synchronize Poloniex. Okay, so I click on Poloniex. I loaded the pairs that you see, Bitcoin, Litecoin. I loaded the pairs already, but you can add more pairs if you want. Here you can add, for example, the pairs that you want. You can put,
You
for
could do like
example,
Monero to US dollar, like right you have here,
yes,
you have Monero to LTC. It could be how many pairs?
exactly.
Is it unlimited pairs that we can do?
The pairs that you want,
Okay.
and the pairs, of course, that are available on the exchange.
Okay. So
So
these automated the loading predefined pairs, those are the most popular pairs which have bigger opportunity.
no. You have more pairs. It depends on the signals, but those
Okay.
are predefined pairs in order for the beginners that they want to understand. They want to know how the pairs are because some pairs are in uppercase Bitcoin and underscore Ethereum. Some pairs in other exchange they don't accept the uppercases. So in order for the user to know how to write the pairs, you know. But
Okay.
those predefined pairs are working pretty well. But the first thing, the most important thing, are the signals. So we will talk about all the steps that we will work in order to get this arbitrage bot working, okay, and give benefit. So let's explain first the refresh interval. The refresh interval is the number of times that the API of your bot is giving a call to your exchange. In this case, is giving the call from Poloniex. We the predetermined the pre-configured is 1,500. Okay, so those are standards. We don't. No one has to touch them. In case some advanced traders they want to have more calls. Okay, they can put more. They can change the value. Okay, so we will synchronize right now Poloniex. I added some API keys here. So I take the first one and I add it here. I take the secret key and I add here. Once it's done, oh, the session has expired. Okay, so let me refresh again. We'll have to scratch, don't worry. Okay, so let's open Poloniex and we will add again. This is the secret and this is the API. Okay, so what I will do, I have to put the maker and the taker fee. No worry, because the day after tomorrow, we will put the default value of each exchange. The maker and taker fee, you will see everything in the tutorial, okay? But we have the predefined maker and taker from each exchange, but why we give the possibility to edit them for those people that are moving bigger values, the maker and taker is low. It's lower than the default value. So in order, if someone has a more volume, he can change. Okay. So let's say I think that it's 0.2015 from Polonia, okay? But they will be by default. Don't worry about that. This is margin trading. If you want to allow the exchange and your robot to work, but margin trading. Don't worry if no one knows what is it margin trading. It will be well explained in the tutorial. Okay. So now that I added, I just have to click on save. Okay. Now I have this that is saying to me that we are well synchronized. Okay. So after I add, here I loaded it before, okay, before this video. But let's say that I click it on load, or I added some coins or pairs. I click on save symbols. If the symbols are right, we will have this mark on green. Okay. So now Poloniex is synchronized. I just have to click on the checkbox. Okay. So from here, did you understand everything, or do you have some questions?
Yeah, so basically you click on the Poloniex first when it's on the red, and then you load up your API key, your secret key, and your exchanges. You save it, and then your pairs, if you want it automatically, the pairs that you guys have preset, you'll go ahead and click this blue link, and then these would populate. And then you save the symbols, and then you should have 2 green check marks right there, and everything should be good to go. And then you click the button, it turns green, and it should be active.
Exactly. Now I just have to click on the
X. Okay.
X. I click on it and I turn this.
I turn it
to
green.
Open, I just have to click on the logo.
Yes.
Open the program.
Just click the logo to turn it on. Okay.
Yes, I just have to check. Okay?
Perfect. Perfect.
So, okay, this was for the exchange. Okay. Now, here we have strategy. Okay, the arbitrage strategy. So, first of all, to understand which strategies you will add, you will have to see the signal. But you will see this in the video tutorial. Okay, so I click on add strategy. Here I have add strategy. I have a pop-up here that just arrived. And let's say that I want from Bitrex, for example, to Poloniex. Okay, side 1 Bitrex, side 1 Poloniex. Let's say that I want to trade USDT with BTC and USDT with BTC. Okay, these are the pairs that I want to do arbitrage. Okay, so I choose the symbol. Secondly, I choose the lot. How many lots? It's how much Bitcoin value I want to invest for this arbitrage. Okay, so in this case, I added 0.1, for example.
So that'll be 0.1 Bitcoin.
Yes, I can do if I want. I want only for this pair 0.03.
Okay.
Okay. Or I can say I want 1.5 Bitcoin. Okay, for this pair. So this is up to the user and the signal. So let's say 0.1, 0.1. The slippage, we will explain that in a video. If in case someone is newer, he don't know what kind of slippage, he can put 0. When you add 0 and 0, for example, that you want to be with the predefined configuration. So it will be a standard option. Okay. If you want to use it, you say, okay, I want a slippage of 5. It will be explained on the videos what is slippage. Max speed as well. But let's say that I don't want to use this function of max speed. I want only slippage 5. Okay. For example. So basically, you will do the same in the other one. Okay.
So you just have to make sure everything is paired correctly from this pair, this side to side 2.
Exactly. So one side is Bitrex, the other side is Polonia. So we say that in Bitrex, we want to buy, we want to buy Bitcoin with USDT, allow buy. And Poloniex, we want to sell USDT for Bitcoin. Okay, so you buy here, you sell here, or you can switch two of them. That's not an issue. We will say for the two of them, we will say why in some videos. It's a possibility that you can do it. Okay, for more. Everything is easy. Don't worry about all the options. Okay. So one that he don't know how to implement bigger strategies. Sorry.
Okay, so you can allow to buy on Bittrex, and then the software will trade it on Poloniex. And if there's an opportunity to buy on Poloniex and sell on Bittrex, that's where you have both of these checked?
Exactly. Let's say that we have 0.8% opportunity from USD BTC, Polonia. Today is Bittrex, the USDT, you will earn, the value is bigger here. It's lower than here. Okay, so it will do the trade. Let's say that after tomorrow is the inverse. Here it's higher, it's lower than here. So if you add the two of them, he will again do the same process for an inverse profit again. So we will do 2 times profit.
That's pretty cool.
For the same exchange. Yes, this is a strategy that can be implemented as well. Now, difference to open, difference to close. Okay. Now I'm just showing the options, showing the personal bot. This is not a tutorial. Okay. It's only to know what we've done up to now. Okay. So 0.8%, let's say that it's the strategy that we find. And 0.8, we want to close. So what does mean? That means that if it's 0.8% spread between two of them, I want directly to do parallel arbitrage, to do an arbitrage action buy sell immediately. This is the basic option. Okay, the basic. I found in the signal that I have 0.82, for example. Okay, I put 0.8. So every spread that it's 0.8 or higher, it will do the arbitrage.
So are these part of the signals? If we get a signal and it says 0.82, then we'll just set it to 0.8?
He will take. Yes,
okay.
Exactly. He will not take if it's 0.7, but he will take if it's 0. For example, 0.8.
Okay.
Understand? So let's say that that we want to do the holding. So let's say that's 1.2. So 0.8 is when he finds the situation, and we know that the coin is going uptrend. So we say, okay, I want to open to buy when it's 0.8 and to wait a little in the second side when it reaches 1.2 and to sell it. So doing that, it's a holding, it's a more advanced strategy, but it's possible to do it, you know? So let's do it again.
Yeah, that makes sense. So it's basically the percentages right here for the common parameters.
Exactly.
When you see an opportunity at 0.8%, you would wait for parameter 2 to close it at a certain percentage, at 1.2%.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And open methods for people that want only to basic, you don't, here's not advanced, you only want to do a direct arbitrage, you will click on open bot. So it will open instantly two orders, one for buy, other for sell in the same moment. Someone maybe another one wants to open first the first side, and he wants to open the sell method after getting the percent, for example, 1.2%, he will put open side one first. Or if he wants to enter and delimit order here, limit order market, he will click on open bot. But this is more advanced. Let's say for a beginner, it's that 0808 open bot, that's it. You know, he
Okay,
found the signal,
okay.
the lot 0.1 because maybe he has other strategy in the same exchange, but he wants to allow other Bitcoin to be allowed to do other strategy. For example, he has one Bitcoin, okay, he won 0.1 of this one Bitcoin that he has in Bitrex and Poloniex to be used for this strategy, for example. Because of that, we add the lot.
Okay, so would you do your max amount of Bitcoin on there, or would you just want to trade a low amount first?
Yes, here, for example, I want a lower amount because I have other strategies in the same exchange, and I want to have Bitcoins in stock for the other strategy.
Oh,
So I
okay,
put
gotcha.
only one.
Okay.
You know, that's the idea. If we don't have this, he will use all the Bitcoins for this strategy, and that's maybe not what I want. I want more strategy in the same exchange.
More
So I say
strategy, more opportunity. Okay.
more exactly. So I want for this strategy 0.1. Okay, here this is the emulator mode. This is in case I just want to emulate before doing real arbitrage with real coins. So I emulate to see how the strategy is doing. So this is the emulator. And a label, let's say I want to do emulate, I will choose a label that it's emulated, for example, so I know that this strategy is only emulate. Dynamic close is more advanced. This will be in tutorials. Okay, so let's say, okay, I have this. I just click on save. And here I have this strategy right here that is added. And I know from the label that it's not real. It's not taking real coins. It's emulated, you know. So I know how the strategy performs with the signal, you know. For example, let's say that I want to change a strategy that it's already done, but I say, oh, I have done a mistake. I wanted to put 0.2 here for Bittrex Binance with Ethereum Bitcoin. Okay, I just click here and I change the value 0.2.
Mm-hmm.
And here I add 0.2 and I validate and I change the value directly from here. Understand? So we can change the value. And here it will be the crypto arbitrage results that are there.
Those would be your profit results right there, or
Exactly.
okay.
Exactly. All the profits will be there.
I kind of got confused about the emulated right here. The label emulated. Is that just a testing?
Yes, it's in the case you do, in case you have zero Bitcoin in all the exchange, you want to start trying the strategy. You just click on emulate and you put the lot, how much lot. He will emulate like you have real coins, and he will give you the result here in yellow in a different
Okay, so
color.
those are just like testing results on the market if you had Bitcoin?
Yes, exactly. Testing results,
Testing results to, okay, that
and
makes sense. Okay.
also, yes, and the label you have to put emulate to know that it's an emulate. It's not a real strategy.
That's not a
After,
real strategy, but the other ones are the
for
STR4.
example, strategy choose, but for example, yeah,
Okay.
exactly. When after that, if you want to erase a strategy, you click on the X and you click on delete and you erase the strategy, for example. Okay, so this is basically the the main dashboard of the personal board. Okay, so let's go to the wallet. Okay, here as you see, I have I have here 3 exchanges synchronized. I click and I see wallets there. Okay, so let's say that I'm doing arbitrage from Bitrex with Poloniex. The best thing is to see one next to the other. So I just drag and I drop here. And in
Well, I
order
like
for
that.
me, yes, in order for me to have the two balances next to the other, you know. So you can see when you have to do the balancing again, to take from there and return back here and to equilibrate again for more arbitrage. Makes
Okay,
sense?
so those are the results right there from the different coin pairs from that exchange to that exchange.
So yes, for example,
Okay.
for example, those are the coins that I have in my wallet in those exchange, for example. So the yellow mark, what is it? This is pending order. It's when, for example, you just 0.1 is in the market to take an arbitrage opportunity. 0.1 will be in yellow. When it will close, the yellow will be 0. Did you understand?
Okay, yeah. So it'll, when it's trading arbitraging, it'll be 0.1. And then when it closes the trade, it'll be in the green profit.
Yes, exactly.
All
So
right.
every time, yeah, that's very good. For example, if you want, for example, to hold, and you see in your exchange, you say, "Oh, why I have less?" Oh, because of course you have an amount that it's holding right now to take up an
Okay.
opportunity.
That
You will
makes
see it.
sense.
Yes, you will see in yellow. So this is for the wallet. Now we have uh, you have to know something very important. We have the first step that everyone will do is the first step is to open. It's to open and it's synchronize these exchanges.
Opening your exchanges, getting verified, funding your exchanges, and
Exactly.
then getting your secret key, your API key, correct?
Exactly. Also, we will have this on the tutorial. So synchronizing the exchange. So you can synchronize the exchanges. You can see a little bit the robot. Second step we need to do the video tutorial. So we are now working on that with the video tutorial. And we have the signals. If you click on signals, you will see that it's work in progress. This is the unique thing that we are working. We are working right on now because we are adding the triangular signal. So we are adding the simple signals, triangular signals, and market signals. So those one are we are working right now on them. So it's important to know that without the signals and the tutorials, the bot is still in progress. Let's say everyone can join, can enter, but we have this little work to do. How much time we have to work more? And it will be no more than that. We think that in 10 days, something like that, from now to the from now to the from the last days of the month, let's say the first of the next month, we will have the signals and all the tutorials. Now you can add the strategies, but you add the strategy, they will not be launched right now because first for the strategy you need to see the signals, and we closed the call. So either if you're adding the strategy, the robot is not calling the exchange to do the strategy right now. We implement the video tutorials. We implement the signals. The signals will be before the day.
Okay,
They will
just to
be
relay the message for step one is to set up the exchanges and sync your API in your wallets in your back office. Make sure that your exchanges are good. You can even start funding your exchanges, right?
yes, and you
Okay.
see the wallet,
Okay.
everything
So
will be the
everything's ready to go. So step two is your video tutorials need to be made first in order for everything to go smoothly, for everyone to have a smooth transition into the actual trading software. And the step three is the signals. Okay. Explain the signals a little bit on how that works. So you guys are going to give us signals on
Yes,
what coins are doing and performing well, and we would
I
be
will show you.
synchronizing that into the actual back office?
Yes, I will show
Okay.
you right now.
Okay.
So let's say that, of course, a lot of people will start doing some strategies, but they are not launched. But when we launch the first, and it's important to erase everything that you've done. If in case you start doing some strategies to see how the things, the edit things are, the best thing is when the first of the month comes, before the first, erase everything.
Okay. So make sure everything is cleared for your arbitrage
Yes, because
pairs.
the robot will start.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay. And then you guys will give us a signal, and then we'll synchronize the strategy.
yes, exactly. So
Okay.
let's say that someone wants to do arbitrage. He wants to do. He wants to work with Litecoin. He wants to do Litecoin, Bitcoin, and he wants to do Bitcoin, dollar, USDT, for example. Tether. Do three coins: Bitcoin, Tether, Litecoin. So what he will do? He will go to signals and he will put Litecoin, Bitcoin. He will see which exchange are opportunities between the pair. So you see, okay, I have Poloniex with Hit BTC. I have Kraken as well. There are some opportunities, and I have Bitrex with CXEO. So okay, what he will do? He will start funding this exchange with Litecoin. He will buy also he will buy Litecoin from the lower place. And in the signals, we will show where are the lower best to buy Litecoin. And he will start spreading the Litecoins, the Bitcoins between those exchange. When he see the signal, for example, he will see a signal, he will see, okay, I have 0.6%, 0.6% between uh, Binance and Bitfinex. Oh, I have this. Okay, let's open a strategy. Okay, Binance, Binance, Bitfinex. For example, he found Bitfinex and Binance. Okay, and I saw Litecoin by Bitcoin. Okay, Litecoin, Bitcoin. Okay, so he found it. He found that he has 0.6. Okay, perfect. Let's say let's do a lot of 0.3. This is for the because he just find the signal. He wants to put 0.0. Sorry, 0.2. Okay, 10, 10. Okay, allow buy sell. And he say, okay, 0.6%. Okay, 0.6. Okay, I just added, I save the pair up. I have it here. And here I have Binance, Bitfinex. I could put real, for example, here, not emulated. So I know. So when they will find the signal that we have spreads between Binance and Bitfinex, Litecoin, Bitcoin, I add the strategy. That works. The bot will do we activate, will
Perfect.
activate.
Okay. So
And the
I saw
profit
that
will
you
be
saved it twice here, and it popped up twice.
yes, yes, I save it twice. Okay.
So we just need one. Okay.
One. Yes, I click it 3 times. Yes, right.
Awesome.
I click it 3 times.
Oh, you did? Was that 3 times?
Yes,
Oh, okay. So
look
be
the
careful. Only click it once, and
yes,
we'll
yes,
have three. Okay.
yes. So I added the strategy, and that's it. Now it will work for 0.6%.
Sweet. That's awesome, man. I'm really excited about this. So
Yeah,
a
yeah,
couple hours now, we'll be able to sync up our exchanges, right?
yes. So now they will be able to sync the exchanges, and only to wait. We have 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks, to have the signals ready and to have the tutorials for basic to more advanced.
Yeah, what people have to understand is not everything can happen all at once. You know, you guys been
Yes.
preparing for a whole new platform, Arbistar 2.0. You guys have done an amazing job. You've been working your tails off. You even worked yourself sick
A
one
lot,
day.
a lot. Brendan, we a lot of days I was on vampire mode. So
Oh, I
I
bet.
see the sunrise in the morning. I didn't sleep. I go sleep 3 hours. I wake up with the programmers, and we are working in a deadline. But it's for a purpose, not
Yeah,
some.
and so as some people that are going to watch this recording, they need to understand that Arbistar does things baby steps, and you have to make sure everything is done correctly. And
Exactly.
so I'm excited to help with the tutorials and get those all moving. I'm not sure what the plan is for that, but I look forward to it, man. Thank you so much for going through that. That was pretty cool.
You're welcome, Brandon, and I appreciate your effort, your work as well. And so let's show to everyone this video to
Okay.
understand where they are exactly.
Okay.
And for the tutorials, we will have it in English, Spanish, so everyone will have the right tutorials.
Perfect. I'm going to get this to the channel. I'm going to upload it, send it right away. Thank you guys for coming on. I appreciate everything you guys do at Arbistar 2.0. Let everyone know that we care about you guys and we really appreciate everything you do. Look
Thank
forward to this here in a couple weeks. We'll have this rocking and rolling. All
Yes,
right.
it would be amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Everyone will be very
We're going to
happy.
set a lot of people free, man. I know that.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Well,
People
I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. Thank you guys so much. If you guys have any questions, let us know. Let me know. And we'll see you guys in the space. All right, bye-bye now.